One, I presume, is how long will the lockdown continue? But go ahead.
No, I'm first of all want to thank the Commissioner, because my first question was actually going to be the number of beds that we have actually put up. And I'm quite happy to hear that the numbers that he has talked about and bring into operational within a day or two, I think will make a huge amount of difference in terms of it, in terms of how it is. The number two forward-looking challenge was really the amount of testing, which you have just answered. But the third point which I could raise, in view of the fact the other two questions have already been raised by the people and you have answered it, is the fact that the monsoon is approaching. And with 80% of the beds in the hospitals being locked up for COVID patients, from the experience of our hospitals with dengue and other fevers which really start in the beginning of the monsoon, you may have to tweak the number of beds in private hospitals which are tweaked at 80%. Otherwise, the beds availability for the rest are not going to be happening. So I think the challenge is really going to be, again, the number of beds we have, because you usually get dengue and other things which add on in the beginning of the monsoon. But I agree, testing must be increased, and that is what I really was proposing at the first instance.
You know, and Mr. Commissioner, to add on to what Mr. Hiranandani said, it's not just the monsoon. Every indication is that, and that's what the government also seems to suggest, that the worst is not over in Mumbai. Things could get worse in a couple of weeks. So are you ready to anticipate the larger numbers that are going to come as the monsoon approaches, COVID and non-COVID?
Right, when I joined on 8th of May, Honorable Chief Minister told me on the day one that monsoon is equally big challenge, if not bigger challenge. So on the 9th, I had a long meeting with railways, and the 10th, I had meeting of 7 hours on pre-monsoon preparedness with my own team, BMC, and we took several steps. I had almost 1,000 private sector permissions pending with me for pre-monsoon works and bringing those works to safety level. I immediately made automatic route. I said, no permissions, you just upload that you are a self-attestation that you will do your private work with in-situ labor, and you won't go beyond making it to safety level. And all automatic route was created, and more than 1,100 cases got automatic permissions to do their work. On government side, in Mithi River, which is the main challenge to us, the dredging was going on in one shift. I made it in 3 shifts. Now 24 hours in 3 shifts, the Mithi River dredging is going on. Then we have installed huge pumps to push out water during high tides. So all testing has taken place. Today morning only, Honorable CM took a review of railways and BMC of our monsoon preparedness. And as far as Dr. Hiranandani had raised the issue of beds, I'd like to clarify that when we got into negotiations with the private hospitals, when we started talking to them, whatever number of non-COVID beds they had, it remains uncompromised. Not even a single non-COVID bed is getting converted into COVID bed. They had 3020 non-COVID beds. And we said that this arrangement will remain unchanged. Only thing was that 80% of those beds will go at government rates, 20% will go at your own rate, whatever rate you want.
Can I ask you also, before I come to another round of quick questions, is that, and very short answer, sir, is the lockdown itself. 31st is supposed to be the date by which this round of lockdown ends. Does Mumbai need a couple of weeks more to get its act together, if not longer?
Yeah, I'll answer this question. But one question of Dr. Jaleel remained unanswered, which was that if there was no regarding containment zones and lockdown, if it was not there, what would have happened? You know, the experts have given us figures that this figure of 33,000 today would have been 4 lakhs if the lockdown was not there and we had not managed the containment zone. This figure would have gone to 4 lakhs instead of 33,000 today where we are. And now answering your present question, I believe that there has to be a graded unlocking. You can't unlock a city like Mumbai with the 1.8 crore, 2 crore population in one single go. I'm a great supporter of unlocking it, but it has to be unlocked in phases. But I can assure you that we will go in a graded fashion, and we won't compromise with the health.
So are you open, for example, to restarting commuter trains from the 1st of June?
Right, you will be surprised that the last 15 days, this process is going on. My Honorable CM has spoken to Honorable PM in the VC requesting for opening skeleton service of our backbone of our city, the suburban trains or the local trains, because today in the private hospitals as well as the government hospitals, my staff is only 40%. People from Nala Supara, Vasai, Ambernath, Kalyan are not able to come in BST buses. It takes them 3 hours to reach. A train can get them in 1 hour. So we had requested the government of India that if you allow just for 4-5 stations halt, we will ensure that emergency workers will only go with the I card.
So you are asking
board the trains, but I'm sure these things are going to happen in a day or two.
So you are asking for an opening up